analyzing your statically indeterminate structure is the three-moment equation. So for this lecture, I'll be introducing the three-moment equation. So unlike your method of superposition, this method can be used for more than second degree statical indeterminate structure. So I have here um, the derivation. So basically, the three-moment equation was derived from basically just a typical beam with a uniformly distributed load. And then we have here the relationship between 3 points. And then I also have here the derivation. Basically, we use the tangent deviation relationship of a line and then derive this general equation. So I'll just get straight to the point. So ito na po yung gagamitin natin na three-moment equation. So if you'll notice, medyo mahaba siya, no? But since most of the time we are analyzing beams with constant EI, so generally it will just be like this one. You know, so most of the time, what we will make use of is this M1 L1 to M2 L1 L2 M3 L2 6A1 A1 over L1 plus 6A2 A2 over L2. So usually po, ito yung ginagamit natin equation. This one here. So basically you need to memorize this one to be able to use the three-moment equation. And then this M1, M2, and M3, this represents the moments of 3 points along the beam. Then we also have this 6A1, A1 over L1, and then 6A2, A2 over L2. So in this case, you would need to memorize the values of these, no? I have here the values of 6A1, A1 over L1, and 6A2, A2 over L2. So these are the types of loading and the end span of the 2 points. So for example, ito yung point A, ito yung point B, and then you have a load at an arbitrary distance to get the value of your 6A1, A1 over L1, you would have to use this. And then same sa 6A2, A2 over L2. Okay, now, so you need also to memorize this one kasi if you try to derive each of these, it will take a lot of time. So, yan, you need to memorize these values to be able to solve for this one kasi you need this sa equation. So, yan, basically kasi ang three-moment equation, medyo procedural po siya. So, as long as you have memorized the equation, and then the value or the formula for these two, no, you can problem. This is more actually of a direct approach. Again, medyo procedural po siya. So, more on analyzing and then memorizing these values para hindi nyo siya ma-interchange. Also, since the name suggests three-moment equation, basically what we will solve are the three moments about 3 points. So if once the moments were derived or were solved, no, we will now solve for the reactions by applying the moments that we have solved, no, back to the segment, and then solve the reactions by simply using the equations of equilibrium. So again, to best understand this, let's have an example. So I already have here the solution, but to better explain the concept, I'll solve this manually first. So let me just share my other screen. Okay, so here, it says here, analyze the statically indeterminate member by the three-moment equation. So, if we are to solve, sorry, ito pala muna, no? If we are to solve the degree of indeterminacy, di ba, we have 1, isa-say natin. So, we have 1, 1, 2, 3, and then, sorry, we have your moment 4. So, bale, 4 is your reaction. Your equation is 2. So, 4 minus 2. So, this is a second degree statically indeterminate structure. So, you cannot use the method of superposition in solving this one. Or I mean, you can use the method of superposition, pero hindi po siya advisable. Na, so, let's solve this first. So, I'm going to write the three-moment equation. So, again, you need to memorize the three-moment equation. So, ito yung general equation. Ano yan? M1 L1 plus 2 M2 L1 plus L2 plus M3 times L2 plus 6A1 A1 over L1 plus 6A2 A2 over L2. So basically, yan po yung gagamitin. So to be able to apply this equation, we need 3 points along the beam. So ang 3 points po is the 3 support. So this will be your points. You have points A, points B, and then point C. So that these 3 are the 3 points along the beam. So mamark ko siya, no? So let's write here, let's consider A, B, and C. So we are going to replace yung M1, M2, M3 with MA, MB, and then MC. And then the L1, this represents the distance between the segment AB. Then ang L2 naman is the distance between segment BC. So para malina, no, let's write the values. So we have your L1, this distance between AB, so 4 meters. Your L2 is equal to B to C is 6 meters. Para di natin meter change. And then we have your MA, MB, and then MC. But as you can see here, di ba, kapag you have a hinge or a roller, we don't have a moment present there, di ba? Kasi hindi siya magre-resist ng moment. So, ang moment A mo is 0. Magkakaroon lang tayo ng value sa support kapag fixed support siya. So, pwede na din nating sabihin na your MA is equal to 0. Again, why is it 0? Because the support is a hinge. Again, a hinge can only resist vertical and horizontal. It cannot resist rotation. So, the moment there should be 0. So, this will be the first 3 assumptions. And then, we need, so check natin. No? So, we have MA 4, MB 4, 6, MC 6. So, the values missing is this 2. So, first, let's solve for this. So, 6A1, A1, and 6A2, A2. Let me just, so, memorize ko kasi siya, no? So, these are the equations kapag simply supported with a concentrated load. Ang formula po natin, no, is 6A1, A1 over L1 is equal to PA over L times L squared minus A squared. So, yan yung magiging equation. So, wait, let me just think that ito pala siya. Let's use this one para mas familiar tayo. Also, let's make sure, no, if I have the correct value. Let me just let's go to the table. Let's just make sure if I have the correct value. So here, so tama naman, no? 6A1A1, we have PA over L. Yan. So, kinapi lang natin. So, I'm just going to substitute. So, lagay natin. Ang value ng P is 64. Your A is 2. Over your length is 4 times 4 squared minus 2 squared. Right. So, we have 384. Then your 6A2, A2 over L2 is equal to just, it's PB lang. Yun lang naman yung difference, no? So, PB over L or yung nasa right side. No, ang A po is yung nasa left, no? PA, PB is yung nasa right. So, nagkataon lang dito sa example na to, meron tayong parehas na value. So, we would have the same value. Magiging pa din siyang 64 times 2 over 4 times 4 squared minus 2 squared. So, hindi ko na po isusulat. I'm just going to write here the same, no? Yung 6A, ay sorry, baliktad pala, sorry. Ang 6A to A2 natin, sorry. Yung 6A1A1 po, sorry, makakonfuse tayo. Yung 6A1A1, this is for segment A to B. Yung 6A to A2, this is for your segment B to C. Sorry, muntik pa akong confused. I'm going to write here para di din kayo malito, no? So, ito segment A to B. This one naman, segment B to C. Now, so segment B to C, we have two values. We have the 48 and then the uniform load. Now, so let's start first with the 48. Now, magiging siyang PB over L times L squared minus B squared plus kapag uniform load naman, let's WL cube over 4. So, yan po kapag uniform load, no? WL cube over 4. So, I'm going to directly write it here, no, sa calculator. So, we have, the first one, we have P, so 48, PB. No? Ang PB is the right side. So, kung this is 2, no, ito yung A, ito naman yung B. So, the value of B is 4. So, 48 times 4 over the total length na 6 times L squared minus B squared. 6 squared minus 4 squared plus WL cube over 4. Your W is 16. Your L is 6 cube over 4. So we have 1504. And then, once we have this one, we're going to make use of this general equation. So, ito na po yung susundin natin, this one. So, I'm going to rewrite the equation as MA L1 plus 2MB L1 plus L2 plus MC times L3 plus 6A1 A1 over L1 plus 6A2 A2 over L2 equal to 0. And then just substitute the values. So I'm going to cross this one out kasi MA is 0. We have already established that MA is 0. Then just substitute the values. So I'm going to substitute the values. We have 2 MB. L1 plus L2 is 4 plus 6 plus MC times 6 plus 384 plus 1504 equal to 0. So simplifying this further, we'll have 20 MB plus 6MC is equal to negative 44881. So this will be your equation 1. Actually, no, see, earlier we have established that this is a second degree statically indeterminate structure. So the degree of indeterminacy actually represents also the number of equation needed para ma-solve natin yung problem. Since we already know that this is a second degree statically indeterminate structure, so pwede natin masabi na kailangan ko ng dalawang equation para ma-solve siya. So we already have one. So we need another one. So the first 3 points is A, B, C. But we already have A, B, C. So, paano natin masasatisfy yung isa pang additional equation? So, ganito po, no? If you have a fixed support, no, since we all know that we have a value for C there kasi may fix siya. So, merong MC dyan. So, what we need to do is to establish an imaginary line or an imaginary point para makakreate tayo ng another relationship between 3 points. So what we will do is, we're going to establish an imaginary line here. Then say, for example, I'm going to write here MC prime, C prime. So in that case, we'll have an additional point. So meron na naman tayong 3 points. Let's make this as, say, B, C, and then C prime. That will be the other 3 points so that we can create another equation para ma-solve natin yung number of unknowns. So, let's try it, no? Lagay naman natin, consider B, C, and C prime. Now, always remember, you will only extend kapag meron kang fixed support or dun lang po sa portion na may fixed support. Hindi ka mag-extend sa dito, no? Always mag-extend ka lang kasi need siya ng additional point kapag meron kang fix. Kapag roller naman siya sa kahint, you don't need to extend there kasi alam naman natin ang moment yan is 0. Okay? So, B, C, and C prime. So, I'm going to write here, what are the given? So, this will now be your L1 and this will be your L2. Definitely, L2 is 0. MC prime is also 0 kasi imaginary. So, ito na yung given, no? L1 is 6, L2 is 0, MC prime is 0. So, L1 is 6 meters. L2 is 0 kasi imaginary segment siya. And then MC prime is also 0 kasi imaginary point. Now, we'll have your 6A1, A1 over L1. So, again, this will be segment B to C. And then segment C to C prime naman yung 6A2, A2 over L2. Again, since this is imaginary, this is 0. So 6A1, A1 over L1. So let's just write PA over L times L squared minus A squared. Again, segment B to C, we have 2 loads here, the concentrated load and the uniform load. So you have there the concentrated load plus the uniform load WL cubed over 4. So, sorry. So let's write again. So PA 48. Again, this will be your A. This is your B. So since PA 6A1, A1 siya, so A, we will make use of the 2. Let's use this na one na lang, no? Kasi parehas lang. PA, so palitan ko to ng 2 over L6. 6 squared, L squared minus A squared, 2. And then WL cube over 4. So, yun lang naman po yung change. So, we'll have 1376. Then, I'm going to write again the equation. You have MB L1 Yan, once you solve problems, no, mas mapafamiliarize kayo dito sa three-moment equation. So, madali na siyang memorize. You know, I have 2mc L1 plus L2 plus mc prime L2 plus 6a1 A1 over L1 plus 6a2 A2 over L2. So, let's start canceling the zeros. So, 0 naman to. L2 is 0. Then substitute natin. So, we have MB times 6 plus 2MC times 6. Then plus 6A1, A11, 3, 7, 6 equal to 0. So, we have 6MB plus 12MC is equal to negative 1376. So, this will be your equation 2. Then again, to equation 2 unknown, we will arrive with a correct answer. So, using the 2 equation 2 unknown, magiging sagot natin MB. Let's use the calculator. So, 2 unknowns. So we have 26, negative 1888. Then we have 6, 12. Sorry, 1376. So negative 1, 2 over 17 or negative 70.59. Then we have x2. Okay, so there you have it. Now, once we have the end moments po yung tawag dito, no? So, we're going to draw or compute for the support reactions by adding these end moments sa segment. So, how do we do that? We just draw the segment like this one. So, ang sign convention po, hindi ko na siya i-resolve isa-isa, no? Kasi, I mean, you already know how to solve for your reactions. So basically, you're just going to solve the reactions by using the equations of equilibrium again. So para na lang po sa sign convention, same pa din, no? Pag negative, sad face. Pag negative, pag positive, smiley face. So how do we write that? No? So for example, ganito yung magiging itsura. So sa segment AB, yan siya, no? Ito yung segment AB, 64. So if I'm going to write the moment, ang MA natin is 0. Diba? This is A and this is B. Ang MB natin is negative 70.59. Again, sad face yun, diba? Ang negative. So, nasa dulo siya. I mean, nandito siya sa right. So, I'm going to write the moment like this. So, meron siyang 70.59. Now, kapag i-drawing ko naman yung segment BC, ganito naman siya. So, tapos ilagay niyo yung load, no? Yung 16 tsaka 48. So, di ba, ang moment B is negative. So, andito naman siya sa kabila. No? Ganyan yung itsura. So, negative 70.59. So, negative 70.59. Tapos, negative 79.37. And then, what you'll do next is solve for the support reactions. So solve nyo na dito yung RA, RB1, then RB2, and then RC. So, since magkakaroon po tayo ng dalawang RB, i-add nyo na lang yung dalawang reaction, yung RB1 and RB2. If you add this, so this will be the reaction for B. Again, how do you solve the reactions? Use the equation of equilibrium. For example, mag-moment ako sa A to get your RB1, or mag-moment ako sa B to get your RA. So, it's that simple. So, basically, ang process po natin, i-repeat ko. So, using the 3-moment equation, what you do is, you get the 3 points, point A, point B, point C. Yun yung unang 3 points. Tapos, isulat mo yung 3-moment equation. This one here, 3-moment equation. And then, identify the given, solve for the values of these two, substitute, get an equation. Tapos, consider another point, kunyari to B, C, C prime. Write the available data or given, and then solve for the values of these two, and then substitute sa general equation to arrive with another equation, and then two equation to unknown, or just use simultaneous equation to solve for the end moments. And then the end moments, using the end moments, solve for the support reactions. Then after solving for the support reactions, you can now draw the shear and moment diagram. So here's the, let's check, no? So yung na-solve po natin is 70.59 and 79.37. Let's see the correct answer. There you go. Okay, so we have the correct answer, 70.59 and 79.37. Then as I've mentioned, the computation of reactions is already here. No? So you have to put the end moments and then solve for the support reactions. The solutions are already here. Then after solving for the support reactions, you need to draw the shear and moment diagram. Okay, so again, as I've mentioned, medyo procedural po yung, or procedural yung process niya, no? And then I have here another example. So let's try to solve this again manually. And then the solutions are here also, no? Let's try to solve this manually. Okay, so example 2.2. So there's just some correction here. So in this example po, paki-correct na lang sa notes nyo. The support should be here. So this is an overhang or wala siya dyan. No. So ganito siya. So if we are to compute the degree of indeterminacy, we have 1, 2, 3. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. So 5 minus 2, this is a third degree statically indeterminate structure. So if this is a third degree statically indeterminate structure, so we need 3 relationships or 3 points or 3 equations to be able to solve the end moments. So in this case, before pa kayo mag-start ng solve, ang magandang gawin is i-pinpoint nyo muna ano yung magiging point. So una, as I've mentioned earlier, if you have a fixed support, what you need to do is draw an imaginary line, then add here A prime. So kung titingnan natin, this will be your 3 points. So we have A prime, A, B. So that's 1. And then A, B, C. That's 2. And then we have B, C, D. That's 3. So that's the 3 points to be able to get the 3 equations. Ulitin ko po. Isa-isahin natin. No? So we have A prime, A, B. That's first equation. And then we have A, B, C. That's second equation. And then we have B, C, D. That's the third equation. No, so that is how we solve. No? So before pa kayo mag-start mag-solve, identify nyo muna yung points para at least dire-diretso yung process. No? Huwag kayong mag-jump agad sa solution. You analyze first the problem. So in this case, so extend natin siya, no? I'm going to extend. Sorry. Okay. Extend natin siya. I'm going to extend it here. Going to add a prime. So again, ang lagay natin na points is a prime, a, b. And then the length, syempre L1 is 0 kasi imaginary. MA prime is equal to 0 kasi imaginary. Ang L2 mo is, ilan yan? 2 plus 1 is 3. Magiging 3 meters. Then your 6A1 over L1 is equal to 0. 0 siya syempre kasi wala nga, imaginary siya. And then your 6A to A2, L2 is equal to PB. No, I'm going to write it here directly. PB, ang magiging B mo is yung AB. So your PB is 90 times 1 over the total length 3 times 3 squared minus 1 squared. So it's equal to so we have 90 times 3 squared over 3. So we have 270. Sorry, minus 1 squared pala. Or minus 1. So we have 240. And then I'm going to write the equation. MA prime times L1, 0 plus 2MA L1, 0 plus L2, 3. Direct ako nang lalagay, no? Plus MB times L2, 3. Plus 6A1, 0 plus 6A2, 240. So cancel. Then we write. So we have 6MA plus 3MB is equal to negative 240. So this is your equation 1. So highlight natin. Equation 1. Then let's have another 3 points. Again, A prime AB. A prime AB. Ang sunod naman is ABC. Let's have ABC. So ABC. So here your L1 is L1 3, L2 4, 3 meters. L2 is 4 meters. So both your MA and MB and MC, all of them, they have values. So ang 6A1 ko ngayon is equal to, again, this will be your segment 1. This is your segment 2. So sige, para di tayo malito, lagay ko, this is A to B. And this is B to C. 6A2A2. So this is PA minus L times L squared minus A squared. Both of them only have, ano yan, 1 load each. So let's directly substitute. So, yung PA1, so 90, ang A niya is 2 over 3 times 3 squared minus 2 squared. So, you have 300. Ito naman, PB. So, 90 times, ang PB naman is B to C. So, the load there will be 114 times 2 over 4 times 4 squared minus 2 squared. So, you have 684. Then, write the equation. So, MA times L1, which is 3, plus 2MB times L1 plus L2 plus MC times L2 plus 6A1A1 plus 6A2A2 equal to 0. Then simplify 3MA plus 3 plus 4 is 7, 14 MB plus 4 MC is equal to negative 984. Equation 2. Equation 2. Then equation 3, another 3 points. Let's use ano na nga yun? We have A prime AB, next is ABC, next is BCD. So we have BCD. BCD to na. So ang L1 ko na ngayon is 4. L2 is, CD is 5.